asoma makajo madwene ho awie deep. I don't know. The besia ebema me ohini nto masa akọ NPP. Say me kodom sa party no. I don't know yet. Hey, I don't know.
Aya na parties na here especially
mining will be two.
What buying?
What buying na wom na o so no. Because only na anya adwen no. Unya will be two. Utie.
Me too.
Me copy to be MP 2008. Yeah. Yeah, me call me kwan. Me lose 2015 I me am do me winning. Yeah. Me winning here now. Me am mobilizing resources ni be the campaign am winning here. You do say you could try the filing for electoral commission no. Na most cabinet me try go for academy my boy winning prime minister me nya says carry try electoral commission like 10,000 say. Yeah. Let me try. But party say e be try am. Yeah. Straight away party no because all the party take it in the parliament. It yama we are overturn them one. Bibia bebia no.
Yeah. For the government and the party.
Yes. Because the moment you disagree with the government, hey, baby, so I didn't disagree no. It be a boy mine. What I say? 2 years happy. The next thing said you could know. And I know so I started of that time you. I started from 1992. I ever. Ubia on a leadership. Say opposition say buying here Adriano. They'll come after you. Yes or no one yago say a negative so. Ufu say be na ekoso a say a draw. Yes, and the interest of the government too. Because government in every nation so. The be balance say you can supem. Ubi anyone be sorry say okutia na ban. DNT. Because me it NPP power me person say anything ba na. People say am I not better off having an NPP government in place than to have an NDC? I'm better off having an NPP government, no doubt. NPP ni, I'm a colleague, see back with the ministers, back way. I'm better off. Yeah. But the people will be also a tiana man. A clear case in point I can offer us.
Because I want to be back.
Man, sorry, and Tiano.
Because that's the perception. No. Sorry, Tiano.
Yeah, meeting of ya. The meeting was to discuss now President and regional tours. Right. And somebody free President Holba. The mood of the nation was against it. The constituency, you who now Birmingham that time. Let me Ghana. If you go to Mackay, you call Olympics of Birmingham. It's not me. Now President yes, I know me. Me be do you know. Now you're born to me. You're born to Achima Cross on one region. So like my piece of about 40 met here. And then before you meet them, say no, it means something for home and more. A poor. It's your friend honorable chairman Sabon. So name just leader. Me na me friend no pa. No, what they saying? Rock City or your program. I'm saying and some cost on the cost on so better be no then some of my president. And a friend honorable Joe say who's Joe Wise. No me na befia. Me trans the meeting. Meeting no we are go be cool. I know we are President Kufuor man into.
So the leadership at the time was aware.
Meba.
Me too.
I invited them. Say President comments na all ye MPs and colleagues be concerned. They be say share president. It is say share president. It means sign leader home and co-president home. What they say? There were structures. That is why Honorable Chairman Sabunsu and Honorable Joe Wise were invited. It is when the Chairman Sakura Jojo Akoma see nyabotre non President Kokasa Asia. That times when the economy we have CB. Yes. It if we say SNA President Kasa. President Sunam say Kenfurata is the best finance minister. Where is the best rules minister? Where is the best trade minister? Yeah. But if performance na antisa. Because our economy will be a best economic finance minister. Now, sabi we have $2 at 4 cities. One now drew a 12 and 9 there. Meaning, Obia or no autonomous London. Now pound here just under 7 cities. Or this can transfers can come any power which they are a pound call. Say 9 cities, 7 cities. This can you share. This were the concerns that people came to us and were telling us. So we had to meet the president. Honorable Chairman, next Sunday, the Monday, the Monday, the President, we saw that Eastern region to be on a panel call and on the kind. And the whole day, teacher, Mr. Monsu, can I say this for also a motion back for essential of essential of
motion against
essential motion against Honorable Kenofrata. Yes, there be any trauma in this form and maybe being tired by. In the Senate, and I'm sure they can find any point nearby you. It's a phone of which means an Yano. Until you may not bear for them, Yan or so, Yamra. Your core, your a general secretary could you have from Pone in Team Subatoe, chairman. Don't buy it on his own, and send will be a book. And yet, Nego for Bribuson or so, Tia says he won't present any money in the Casa, and some Yakoro, a Ruzumuchna. As my tea and as a president say, he will think about it.
Okay.
In the Chinese, but not for tempests were flaring up. Say, now then, a president, I have a campaign to about number president. Now, you see who know. Now, I said there's no sense of urgency in this. That was what precipitated the press conference that morning. If you have the president, there be two physical. Massa, you want simply one half in a question home. One piece of home. A detail on piece of home. You know, a Jumano. You see who are. And I say, consulate chairman, I say, who call it for some. You drop everything and go and meet them. Because I'm not way. What because I say, Chairman saying, and I get a train, I must say, oh, maybe I'm on Fiada. And I be among my water. You don't know when. If you go for fun, I say, I'm supposed to be here. What I say, to be here, and I say, I'm going to say, MPs be and then a but yeah, as I can say, President, second cabinet ministers now, you say, Nipana or in charge of finance. Man, step aside on it, cancer. Man, step aside on any deputy. Napa will be our MP. What the mobile will be?
Of course.
How many times I can refer to representative budgeter? Or what maybe budget in that? Or the can we are not. And I've been told say that the same cabinet. I'm telling you, cabinet don't control me on that. Me say, Massa, me say me no America mini evidence. On one colleagues say Oba, but I wanna no so no.
And the president is there.
Oh, Massa, yen kasa for.
No, but you see, the president is
asem no, ma yen kan no, yen kan asem na da ho no. O de say me kan maka. Eti first na de ti na yen me sorry, hwe atenie ene otan e wo adwuma yim. Me sorry nkoye campaign. Emfa abanmra, me fa party mra ben. Now be on one year MP. On 1 year MP by virtue of the fact that no of a ba as a say ba any president, you know. He on no tries on fair way. Said the enti. Odu no want to say be any. Odu no want to say be any. Me say that by last by we no the president in 2 kwan. Yes, and cabinet minister will be say president for time. Because you penny will ship everybody chief of staff into the room. Every minister. Nobody shows up. We can refer to that budget. No, the BR first secretary Abna or Siasa. The BR on a sorry casa on finance. Yes,
that I agree. I know them no yagi.
So it is translating who say, "Who are we a minister now? They portfolio na man." I say a part of the Ghana. I don't want to be my finance minister. I don't want to be my finance minister. You want to hear anything? Ghana minister, he didn't say. It has me koka no. Na ye boa president no say ni nua no o mo aba na ban no say maybe or not two hu no.
But you found what time yes.
Oh, so what?
You found what time?
Post
corruption.
How do you tackle corruption?
I think corruption is very simple. You don't have to attack it. You know, the reason why people are corrupt is because they've stripped every value from them. You're talking about a soldier man that gets 2,000 cedis or 3,000 cedis. They have a wife, they have 4 children. And then the fees in the country is costing them maybe 5,000 to pay for their children's fees. The transportation is costing them another 2,000. The guy only gets 3,000 from you. You know, this guy, even if you give them pure water for bribe, they will take it.
So that's low level. What about the high level?
Wait. That is why we're talking about the middle income nation. Once you're able to build a middle income, you will give a total value to the nation.
Are you saying that poor pay is a justification for corruption? Is that what you're saying?
Partly, but
if that was true, then only the poor will be corrupt.
No,
the wealthy are also corrupt. So
most of our politicians that you call corrupt politicians are people who went into the political industry broke. They just studied something and they went. You have people who
So are you saying that their brokerage is what is making them corrupt?
But of course. I mean, if you go to England, the policeman that is arresting people on the street, they have access to have a mortgage. They have access to have their own car.
Have you heard of Bernard Madoff?
No, please.
Bernard Madoff was one of the wealthiest Americans. He was involved in the biggest scandal. He was very corrupt. He was one of the wealthiest 1% of Americans. So I don't know what you're saying.
You always have to start from the scratch. Like
you're clearly about poor people and the fact that they don't have good income.
It's not just poor people. It's value. I'm not saying poor people. When you take value from people, you force them to do the wrong things to feed the lack of valuation that has been stripped of them. But you can check this analysis. And when you go outside, the people really respect their jobs. To be a teacher, it's like a middle income person. In Ghana, to be a teacher, you can be 6 months without being paid. And you don't even know how to survive. This will definitely let you have a corrupt, not only country, but a continent.
My first container me came from Buchriba. Now a Ghana ship, near 15 ships. And then you lose over 600 industries under diversity implementation. Rollins. Woma tunto ama kufo so betunto Vodafone, Ghana Telecom. Kufo ton hotels bebe. Ambassador Hotel. Your friend say Continental Hotel, City Hotel Kumasi, Takurade, your friend is saying catering rest houses.
Papa was in the coconut group in a Mina. And a dear war a year Ankara. Or building from scratch.
David, now a consultant, ma, maybe. No a consultant.
You could for a friend.
No a consultant, ma, J.J. Rollins. Diversity implementation. It in assassin never be breno, Papa syndrome, a national yamana or diversity be namano. And this for activity premises, no. Now,
Ghana films.
Ghana films. I could end this impeding for Ghana, Yapadina, Yatoba Moma, Moma, from Noko cantonments. And Sassia, yes, state, ya, Quebec, Dache, and Mabundi baby, you know, Matum Tonina. Go to Kumasi, de Yame, and Sassia, and this in NPP, Tonton. Now, Yatoba Mamo said, and Yama one a moment by Nasia, Tomamo said, Momma Ton, them Yakran said, no, my. Kwame Krumania champion, Edward Moja, Aquaji on my way. I had never been more now calling him. About my between Tony, Ghana near your tie, near friend Firestone, near your moto, near friend Thomas, near your fridge, Akasadoma, near your TV. So many things are never made in Ghana. Not Ghana for patronize it. And me for you be also. I check what Sanders. Ebe si na better for that produce we. I no Kumasi shoe for today man. Achimota sanda ebe si na Britain oko class shop wa Ghanaian wo Kumasi no mu ebi. Our Britain. I good shop and now mo ton. And go for me anu ya mamwafo a o ma be bo Ghana say to na mi be bu bia ya ma t-shirt na mo ska say kodi NPP ni andi si echa na ho ya mesere. Look. O man ni ye no eye ade a ekọ nanim. Ya nya o ma ma ne nkọ na chi. Share your currency and the last 17 years men actually Sydney depreciated by 1,304%. And then this MPP. I gave you a biad money economy. But any probably brain minim dear ham. Some of my independent candidate with independent minded people will move from synergies of managers to manage us. Ya try 32 years. Are we dumb? Are we stood? Say you lose be biara. Near that to this
slow down kakra.
Benyabre. Okay, baby akono areho. Eti na na kufa do ne o safuma fu bay. O mu yade kufa ma tonton. O mu yade NDC fu atonton no ah yeso beton bi. Because that has been the trend. O hwe de kufa betonton ye. O hwe de JJ Rollins betonton ye.
That is it.
Na o hwa. O mu se ne yeso beton bi. O ma so trade fair. Trade fair all ton. Alan Chamatina na trade minister. Woman was that be me wait a minute sign. I can't sign this document. Woman so the father to come back and Furiata. And the trade fair bubu. Kwame Nkrumah the CEO ya bubu agu. Aw maton. Mo ton ye ma bibia mo ball mine bro. And let me Nkrumah na me raho. Cause enyama na wo ho a na ye osa buses. Na trotro ni krom. Yesu so that there's nothing like trotro. Buses na di akoniaba ba bia ba uko region bia suit bia so ya buses.
Where's it this no?
Now we have Casbora Citra. Na intercity. And uko STC buses on emu 90% individuals there. And just state in dia o. Imagine my branding is had a no man control. What are we doing to ourselves? And we will be able to be defending this kind of indefensible because party na and the larger interest of the nation, Ankophobia tuagu ana one for sycophants. And woman namna, womo a 2 foot to go a month for any. Ghana for the bottom line, they say, Oman any Maguase. Omano, and Crania woman boti pang, woman yes I own. Woman ya wedding muche womo so I catch up on Musayon. It is a better now, Nampen for Wokumaha. My man, this in NPP. Partisan spirit. As Sarah Manwa. It's up to you.
I told you,
I went to America. I was going to change £1,000 that I took to the United States of America. I went to the bureau. They told me, please provide your passport. Please, why are you changing this money? Please, where did you get it from? Please, what are you going to do with them? Hey, the question. So I told the madam, if you can't change my money, give me my money. He said, sir, if I don't put all these records and I change the money, they will come for me. I said, wow. Then I told her, I wish my country can do that. Just to change money. I'm changing my money to their dollar. Look at the questions I'm going through. Then when you go and take some other country's money, can you answer the questions? That is why our currency will be useless. Because the so-called leaders will not sit down and work on who changes money. What are they going to do with the money? And these people learn simple demand and supply curves. They learned it. Yes. O-level economics, so you can apply, and you are PhD holders. You have forgotten your O-level. Go and revise. If demand increases, price will fall. Yes. It will let your currency be devalued. If the people go and change the dollars and come and put down, and the dollar start to devalue, they will go around begging people to change, and nobody will mind them. And the dollar will be devalued. Our politicians came and told us that we are going to move from taxation to productivity. 8 years has come, we are still in taxation. Have they spoken the truth? No. That's lies. And when you tell them they're angry, it's a lie. You told us we are going to move from taxation to productivity, and that is the best we need in our country. When we don't produce, we won't go anywhere. We will not go anywhere. Look at this nation. We import matches. Jesus. Toothpick. Pencils. Erasers. Something this country used to produce before. We used to produce all these things. We had matches factory. We have them. And this country, you say you want to be what? Let me tell you, you won't go anywhere. Look, if we don't change our leadership style, we won't go anywhere. It doesn't matter the amount of loans we collect, we won't go anywhere. Currently, our debt has exploded. But where have you gone to? Square zero. We are not going anywhere. We have loaned and loaned and loaned and loaned, and we are still taking loans. So. And when we collect loan, we are happy to come and give news. The most shameful thing a man can do is to borrow money. Because the Bible says that the borrower is a slave to the lender. So what is the thing about announcing we have received loan? Announcement. Can you imagine? No. Our leaders, are we okay? Says, are we okay? Your father has gone to borrow money to come and give mommy to go and buy banku and we eat. And father has carried his lap. Oh, daddy, why are you happy? I've borrowed money. Hey, daddy, you are happy you have borrowed money? You are a useless daddy. That is what we are doing. That is exactly what our leaders are doing. They are happy borrowing money. What is a shame? My Bible says, if I borrow money, I will remain a slave. And that is what the nation is. The nation is a slave. Soon, the Chinese will seize a lot of our properties. Because if we don't pay them, they will seize a lot of the properties we have. That is the slavery. That is the danger of borrowing. God have mercy over us. That is why the Jesus people must change their fake life into genuine life. And we have set the pace as Dominion people. Amen. So we invite all people that love Ghana to come and join us. And together we will rescue the nation. Amen. We will rescue the sovereignty. Amen. We will rescue the continent. Amen. We have done it before and we can do it again. Yes. Amen. This country has been rich before and it can be rich again. Amen. Some time back, this country's money was more than dollar and pound. Some time back. We can do it again. Yes. I said we can do it again. Amen. All we need is a people that know the truth. Because Jesus, the greatest man ever, said, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Our city can be free if we know the truth. Yes. Our economy can be free if we know the truth. Yes. Our nation can be free if we know the truth. Yes. This nation is capable of borrowing all African nations' money because we have borrowed them before. And we even didn't take it back. This nation is capable. I'm telling you, this nation is capable. If we can get ourselves together, if we can change our ways, if we can change our mindset, we can change this nation, change the sub-region, change the continent, and change the entire world. Yes. That is what we are going to do. Yes. And we have set the pace. We invite you to come and join us.
I'm going to give you a shocking revelation about hopes. Hopes in other. As I'm American, you all may be obeying hopes in your own trust. I've been doing find my hopes. I'm going to tell you something today, and it will shock you. When you say NPP, so me damu bi, so me the air koso. Nyame na agent. Hopes in other. I'm telling you, don't joke with it. Nyame na agent hopes. And you only asante be there to answer no. Nyame na agent hopes. Sase. Kwado. Me wo. And I'm panyimu bi frɛ me. Wose Franco, me hwɛ wo solid ne ambassador. Wo ka no kre pa. Wo bring hopes na. For some information we ma hopes. Okay. And I'm saying there is a distance. No. Distance. There is a barrier. Okay. Hopes. He is trying to be a nightmare for the NPP. He is trying to be a problematic figure for NPP. I'm telling me that because you come as say this here. And assembly make be a minim say ye nokre. Ah me ubi sa me che me kura tuma me ka do say ye nokre no nsuo na meka. Rotemi. And me so obi a wo tie me bia na oben hopes in bia no. Opa won twa sa video no fan sani hopes. Hopes mu tell you asema meka e nokre. Hopes in wo ho. E na onya akọ. And it will shock him. I'm saying this on TV. It will shock him. And I'll be fair and catch and say, or person who hopes in Kohu Sofudi. No Kohu Sofuna, Sofuna bet me up what Allah Noma be. And the hopes in Emma time. Any panel, or no bet share hopes in, no hopes in Ako. Kwano. So hopes in Kopiemo and hopes when you hope. I'm telling you. Kwa Sofuna. Me say, and you'll be say, Kumbekuno. Me say, hopes na boy. Opa, we now want a number. For the self from Quaka Sembi. Opa, one standard star television on Kanchem Samebo. They called him.
na man for good them security for good them on ogura man kompi bi odo me no stores a go me ne ko asore ho ana say komu omo so me ne ko omo ne sofo ne ka wa kwa sia pai mu bi omo be ko pai mu ho mpi omo bi and I'm say hope change should come and there me say asama me kan me bo Gwado, what penny papa now there seem to be a problem for the new people. I hope so. I'm telling you. What woman dear? I dear Yanis on your bed, no ambassador TV, no new one seminar, no free ambassador.
But try ourselves,
no,
so not to
so of course solid. Nancy must ambassador. What that is a OBA, I have a border.
Nobody should be allowed to be president who cannot answer these questions straightforward. Yes or no?
Obama is a true and poor economist.
He's a true and poor economist.
Absolutely.
He posed 170 questions to my vice president, Amy Sata.
Anybody who is asking 170 questions, you know that he's not serious.
2 seconds earlier.
He should go and answer the 170 questions himself. Indeed, he shouldn't answer 170 questions. He should answer only 3 questions. Okay. Why is the exchange rate 17 cedis to the dollar? Question 1. Exam, he should come and write. Why has Ghana's debt risen from 120 billion to 767 billion in 8 years? Question 2, you should come and answer. Question 3, why is inflation where it is? Why did it rise to 54% under your administration for 8 years? And then let me add 2 more. Question 4, why did you borrow 42 billion cedis from the Bank of Ghana? He should come and answer those questions. We don't need 170 questions. 170, if he wants, he can answer them himself. But Ghanaians are asking him 4 questions. He should come and answer those 4 questions and explain to Ghanaians why we are where we are. The last question is, why has he run away from the economy to digitalization? He used to do big about economy. Today he can't mention economy. It's not in his vocabulary. Anytime he opens his mouth, digitalization. Come and talk about the economy. That's question 5. 5 questions. Tell him, he should come and answer them.
When we meet mano a mano, we can debate and the country will see where our policies lie.
Ramham also was class here. Yes, our class of 1. I don't know what's our classroom. And your class, I'm a person about a classroom.
Did we come or did we go?
Obiabua. Bossy. And then echo.
You say, come on, what to say? And before no almost all my caress, now I say, your mammy is casting from Kudia, name me do much in I say about say. Yeah, just kind of buy him tomorrow, man, on Monty. I say, Miriam, or your killer, I said that.
Biabua.
Yeah, my one thing, but so. I can answer me needed the old killer, me so the while I put up with the nature of your killer.
Study. As I'm for no, we study.
I drew that be a day.
Each other.
I lie. I just saw your Cassio, your penny in a killer. We do not miss all the meaning. I do one, she said,
we Johnny.
We do, mammy.
We Johnny.
So now, what am I saying? Santa Fona was some of your caress, and I flew a 7 December head. Yeah, 7 December, you two, I may say, we are okay, and I'm so dear for the other now 1 year. Fabras. Yes, you happy before no more. My dad is Cassay, the Omadi could dear do. You may contact her.
Sir.
I already say, Omadi could dear do say, my contact her. You know, Mona about Yadi, and yes, and yes, if we assist cannot buy a day. A veggie scan. Well, young to mamma. Another. Possible,
it is possible.
We at a day, any day. What do we am?
I don't know who dear drew and put him on what yet I didn't.
Oh, more, or wishing for.
What's you know? What's ya? More is got ye, baby.
Me over family say me what they milk me the young man when I am out. Me police me in the other day I didn't know here free more. I see a Jimmy now last 4 years now we be near the array actor so now ye the Muhama. Afu 2024 7 December ni ebehu. 7 December see a baby.
I'm a pay.
Misamba no boko. After Don't Touch My Money video, my new video BIBM. If it's a means misika. So I'm happy with that. But it has become necessary for me this morning to make this video. I'm making this video directly to Chairman Wontumi. Chairman, minim se edu campaign timer nia o party aye ama amanfo ena obon ho dawro se na ebe ya ombesantu abama o. Na mehu se usori a udidi mi former boss, Commissioner of Police retired, Mr. Nathan Kofi Boachi, udidi natem. Na onkeka nsem bebre efane ho. Well, I want to introduce myself to you. Once again, I'm ASP retired Franklin Nati. I'm concerned about your insults and derogatory remarks about COP Mr. Boachi because I served as his personal assistant. I was his staff officer until 2017 when I bowed from the job. That is why I'm concerned. And I want to advise you to tell Ghanaians what your party has done. Take the pictures of all the things your party has done, including Agenda 111, STEM schools, and tell the people, appeal to them to vote for your candidate. Stop talking about COP Kofi Boachi. I worked with him 2.5 years in Kumasi at PIPS, Police Intelligence and Professional Standards. When he had his commissioner, he chose me and took me to go with him to Accra as his personal staff officer. He is dear to my heart. Even though we have parted ways for some time, I always send him birthday wishes. We are in very good terms. I will not sit down for you to insult him. If we are quiet, it doesn't mean anybody is afraid of you. Chairman Wontumi, you are in the Ashanti region and you are boasting. You are only in a small part of Ghana. I want you to stop insulting and talking about Commissioner retired Nathan Kofi Boachi. Let me tell you, he has retired as a commissioner with good reputation, but he still have people in the service, even in the army, who loves him. Some of us have retired from the job, we still love him. So me, as his personal assistant, once upon a time, will not sit down for you to insult him. Because we are very intelligent, we will not insult you. I will never insult you. But I am advising you, or still warning you, to stop talking about Commissioner retired Mr. Nathan Kofi Boachi. Stop talking about him. If you don't have any campaign message, stop talking about him. Chairman Wontumi, be very, very careful, because when you go to the bush to fetch maggot-infested firewood. Don't complain when lizards begin to visit your house. Chairman, to me. Me sure say when you need see me. Me need obey tipe. Who are 50s? Me see me 50s. You have had enough. Please advertise and campaign on message, good message for your candidate. Leave Mr. Kofi Boakye out of your mouth. Leave Mr. Kofi Boakye out of your mouth, because the drum you are beating, when I ask you to dance to the tune, you can't. Please, the drum beat proceeding from your mouth, if the time comes for you to dance on it, you cannot. I am ASP retired Franklin Nate. I'm warning you and advising you at the same time. Chairman, one to me. I've never talked to you. I've never seen you. I've never had any confrontation with you. But I will not sit down for you to denigrate the good name of Commissioner retired Mr. Kofi Boakye. I will never, ever do that. So I'm warning you. Stop beating the drum that you cannot dance on. Tashi we woman a we number na do regia matandu regia. Jujob wapopo. Jujob wapopo. Jujob wapopo. Stop beating the war drum, because when we ask you to dance on it, you will be found wanting. Be very careful. From today, stop talking about Mr. Kofi Boakye. He will not come and fight you, but we will fight you. We want peace in our country. We love Ghana. Everywhere we are, people who see us as Ghanaians respect us. We want our country to remain as peaceful as it is. If you don't have any campaign message, go to sleep. Go to sleep. When you stand on your campaign platform, do not denigrate or insult or mention Commissioner of Police retired Mr. Nathan Kofi Boakye's name again. One. You are one. Chairman Woon to me, you are one. Be careful. Have you ever heard of Zariba Force? Maybe you are too young. Have you ever heard of the Zariba Force? I don't know which stage you were when the issue of Zariba Force was mentioned in Ghana. Go and ask the armies. Be careful. And I have very good friends in New Patriotic Party. Please, talk to your chairman. I have police friends who have retired and are members of New Patriotic Party. Please, my good friends, we are still friends. Please, talk to your chairman before it is too late. Thank you.
Accra, Tema Motorway, Tema Rail Lines, Keteche, Kwame Nkrumah na di Keteche. Abrofre di Njigu ya no Kwame Nkrumah na beye. Kwame Nkrumah be si Adome Bridge.
You can hate me. You can do whatever. You can attack me. But my presence right now is just like the Son of a Man in a Christ form. I'm here to build a kingdomship again.
Enuanom, minkasa kekeo. Mesina na Kwame Bediako is the Son of Man. And I pay for the number. Muncha video no. Obi arebi.
Over the rubies and the diamonds and the gold. And I'll let the world subdue to your feet. This is a covenant between me and God. And so I have a true relationship with the existence of creation and power. I won't be talking like this. I won't be standing and sitting on this platform and speaking with this much courage if my backup wasn't untouchable. There's nothing that can touch my backup. If he who that things can take this man without my creator would take 1 billion of the nation. They can never, because I dwell within man already. My words will exist among humanity already. When courage speaks, don't think about the size. Think about the courage. I am ready. I am here to build wealth. I am here to industrialize my communities, my cities, and my countries that will connect to the continent. I am here to build nations. I am here to add value to humanities. I'm here to give you that predominant knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that will be transcended into generations, that will build nations. I'm here to give you a value that is priceless. You can hate me. You can do whatever. You can attack me. But my presence right now is just like the Son of a Man in a Christ form. I'm here to give. I'm here to sacrifice. I'm here to make sure the value that we have lost to the Western world, to the parts of the world, is claimed back. We have to take it back again. I am telling you, I am your modern freedom. That independence that you had democratically did not sustain you for 5-6 decades. Your systems are still broken. Your people are still dying. There's still poverties. I am here to create the new wealth. I'm here to build a new Africa, to continue Africa from where it was left off. Me, I came for that. That freedom that Africa is looking for. I'm sitting right here. I sit on a throne. My throne is not by man. This is the power from the universe, the mightiness. I claimed it because he realized that I have the heart, I have the guts, I have the balls, and I have the experience, and I'm ready. So he decided to build a new David to face the Western as a Goliath. This time, I'm not going to kill anyone and cut their head off. This time, I am going to make sure that the story is buried. I have the capacity. I have been installed. And you want to know what Jacob means? Jacob is the same tribe that we came from. Jacob, it was Isaac and Ishmael. Ishmael went to the east. That is the Arabs, the Middle East. And then Isaac that gave birth to Jacob, and Jacob that built the 12th tribe, the tribes that has brought all these descendants, where Africa is from, where other parts of the world is from, China, everywhere. This is the 12 tribes. I represent that. I am an authority. Leaders, don't stand up against me because you will be stabbing your own self. I'm your only pride. Young people, don't come against me because I'm the only thing that if you can learn and add it to what you already have, maybe you can become more than me.
At long last, the battle has ended. Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever.